I'm going to take a moment as a calling to be a shepherd to explain sin. What is sin? And the only way to explain it is world conflict. Take, for instance, pride, lust, vanity, greed, sloth, wrath, gluttony, all these things. For instance, take pride and a large football team that is winning by a large amount of numbers, and their pride is arrogant, haughty, bragging, and gloating. You have a large amount of people with spirits that are in the supernatural system that is with all people. And that large amount of people who chooses to brag and be haughty and gloating and full of pride and arrogance is with one part of the people, and then all the people that hate those things with the spirits. If hatred of pride and arrogance and gloating and bragging overcomes that pride and stuff, if the hatred of a lot of people that hate that with the spirits in the supernatural system overcomes that, then you will be held down by that sin, considering that it is a world conflict if it created hatred. This is the ideal understanding of sin. It can only be world conflict. It's not necessarily saying that pride is a sin. It's saying that pride that created hatred. In order for the spirit of hatred to overcome the spirit of pride and hold pride down, and in turns it can corrupt your, say it's a football team, your athleticism, your perfectness in throwing a football or catching a football or running a football. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily that pride is a sin, it's what it creates, called world conflict, hatred. One or the other overcomes. Either you have won the spirits of all people in pride, or that pride has divided the spirits in humanity and conformed against pride in the form of hatred, and the spirits in the supernatural system hold you down. That's the only way to explain sin. It's the same as with lust. A large community of people who believe in something, and then a large community of people who believe in something. It's a 50-50 between the God and the devil, or God and the Lamb of God is the better way to put it. Let's say that there is a God and Lamb of God of the earth, and then a God and Lamb of God of the sea. If it is equal, what takes place on earth also happens in heaven. No one's not really necessarily sure, but I'm putting my mind into it because I seek God. However, not just with pride and lust, it's also with greed, vanity, sloth, wrath, gluttony, all those things that create world conflict. It's not just those things. There's more sins than just those things. It's the creation of world conflict that is the sin. It's not actually those things. It's just how we carry ourselves in the manner of those things, and what it is that overcomes us when people disagree with those things. Sin.